And tonight, many Mainers are reacting to this verdict, including activists, Governor Mills, and the state's congressional delegation. Rosalind Flaherty has more.
Last summer, people flooded the streets of Portland and across the country protesting the death of George Floyd. Today, Derek Chauvin, the former Minneapolis police officer who kneeled on Floyd's neck for more than 9 minutes, found guilty on all counts, including second-degree murder.
I think it's great. I think I was pretty convinced that the manslaughter charge would be a guilty charge. I was really concerned that the two murder charges would not carry through as a guilty, and I'm thrilled that they did.
It was one of the most horrific things that I've ever seen, and that's nothing that should ever happen from law enforcement.
Maine leaders responding to the verdict. Governor Janet Mills saying, "The jurors did their job. My heart goes out to the family of George Floyd, and I hope this verdict brings them a measure of justice and comfort." Senator Susan Collins saying, "The jury did its work and the judicial system worked well. Today's verdict demonstrates the importance of a strong and independent judiciary." And Senator Angus King saying, "Today's verdict holds George Floyd's killer accountable, but the work for justice is just beginning."
Finally, we are getting somewhere.
Portland City Councilor Pius Ali, an outspoken advocate for racial equality, says while justice was served, there is still a lot more work to be done.
I hope that this is the beginning of us collectively looking at our system and figure out what do we need to do to make sure that the change that is needed, the change that America, the change that Black people deserve to see happens.
But he says this verdict is a good place to start. Rosalind Flaherty, News Center, Maine.
In a statement earlier today, Congresswoman Shelley Pingree made mention of the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act, saying in part, this verdict offers small comfort, but has demonstrated the overwhelming need for the Senate to pass the Justice in Policing Act now. The act she is referring to is the Civil Rights and Police Reform Bill that was passed in the House of Representatives mostly along party lines and will now be considered by the Senate.